The Israeli Air Force launched an airstrike against 4 alleged Hamas facilities, including a weapons warehouse, killing 2 Palestinians on Saturday. Related: Israeli army kills 2 Palestinian protesters. These killings come just after Israeli military forces shot 2 Palestinian protesters dead in Gaza amid clashes between Palestinian demonstrators and Israeli law enforcement. The Israeli government has sent in hundreds of police and military forces to crack down on Palestinians protesting U.S. President Donald Trump's recognition of Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. In response, Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh called for Palestinians to participate in a Day of Rage on Friday, which Haniyeh said would begin a new intifada called the Liberation of Jerusalem. This is the third intifada called for by Palestinian leaders. Marchers in Jordan, Syria, Egypt, England, the United States, Turkey, Somalia, Lebanon and Malaysia, among other nations, were out on the streets yesterday, supporting the Palestinian population's right to the Holy City. Protesters in Jordan are demanding the closure of the U.S. Embassy in Amman. Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan and French President Emmanuel Macron have since agreed to try to persuade Trump to reconsider his decision. The status of Jerusalem has been one of the biggest obstacles to a peace agreement between Israel and the Palestinians for generations. Israel considers all of Jerusalem its capital. Palestinians want the eastern part of the city as the capital of its future state. Jerusalem is a city sacred to some of the world's most practiced religions: Christianity, Judaism and Islam. Related: why the U.S. Embassy is being moved to Jerusalem. In addition to the airstrikes, several hundred additional Israeli police and border police have been deployed inside and in the vicinity of the Old City, police spokesman Mickey Rosenfeld told AFP. So far, dozens of Palestinians, including children, have been injured in confrontations with Israeli armed forces along the Gaza Strip. Trump's decision to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel is a shot at the heart of the two-state solution, said Hussam Zomlot, head of the Palestine Liberation Organization delegation to the United States. Disavowing and actually reneging on a written U.S. promise about the status of Jerusalem and the two-state solution is a stab in the back, Zomlot told Al Jazeera. In an emergency UN Security Council meeting yesterday, the U.S. ambassador to the UN Nikki Haley told the council that the UN has done much more damage to the prospects of Middle East peace than to advance them. She added that the international body has outrageously been one of the world's foremost centers of hostility towards Israel.